Well, you may not know his name, but you have certainly heard his music sampled by legendary hip hop and electronic artists like MF Doom, Kendrick Lamar, Madlib, and more. Behind their bars is the Brazilian composer, singer, and producer Arthur Verocai. For the first time, he is touring in the United States and making a stop here in Chicago. Mr. Verocai joins us now ahead of his show here alongside co-founders of the record label Jazz is Dead, who are supporting his tour, Adrian Young and Andrew Lajero. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Mr. Verocai, starting with you, you'll be performing your 1972 self-titled album, which at first was not a commercial success, and it's now considered by some to be one of the greatest albums of all time in the genre. Certainly, it is extremely influential. What is it like to look back at where you have been, what you have done, to now at 78 years old on your first U.S. world tour?
I'm very glad, I'm very happy to make this tour, and I'm grateful to Logero and the Jazz is Dead, Adrian. Thank you very much. I'm very happy.
Of course, Maestro.
And we're, of course, thrilled to have you here in Chicago. Andrew and Adrian, you and Ali Shaheed Muhammad from A Tribe Called Quest made this record label specifically for people like Mr. Verocai, underappreciated jazz musicians. Can you say more about this partnership? Clearly, jazz is not dead. It's alive, appreciated, and wanted.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's also we have one more partner, Adam Block, who's now with us. But we all created something that evoked the spirit of hip hop culture. Hip hop culture loved all this vinyl around the world. And when we find things that just speak to us, there's no explanation. It just speaks to us. And Andrew curated concerts around that concept. And we also found this record label to further illuminate all of these icons that really inspire the music that we love to listen to today.
And we have two samples that we'd like to play you. One of them, Do the Right Thing by Ludacris, and then Passion Flower by MF Doom.
Wake up!
Mr. Verocai, what is it like to hear your music reinvented in new ways, new genres?
Eu sou muito grato.
He's grateful for the hip-hop community for sampling his music and promoting his music all over the globe. Now being able to be here and show his music to the bigger audience. He's really grateful for all of that.
Andrew and Adrian, what has it been like to form this relationship with such a legend?
I've known Arthur since for the last 14 years, and it's been just a real beautiful treat and pleasure. When we first worked with him in 2009, it was such a beautiful thing. He was 64, and now he's 78. So much has transpired since then, and it's just so beautiful to see a man who thought his career was over get his flowers in this latter part of his life. And he's never been so busy. He's never been, his hands are tired writing so much music, and it's just a beautiful thing to have a tiny little piece in such a great person's life.
All right, Brazilian composer Arthur Verocai and Jazz is Dead co-founders Adrian Young and Andrew Lajero, thank you so much. You can see Arthur on his first U.S. tour with the full orchestra perform his self-titled debut album today, and that is at Thalia Hall. Now, gentlemen, we thank you all for joining us in the stream here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, Brad.